this will be, first you have to apply the quotient rule, because this is division of two functions, negative 2 over x square minus 3x minus 4, right? So you know the quotient rule.
Yes.
What's the quotient rule?
The quotient rule is um it's like g of x times f prime of x times f no minus f of x times g prime of x over g of x squared.
Exactly. So this will be, in the denominator you have this function and you take its square. It's already squared, but you have to again square it. That's the rule, right? And then you do derivative of f of x. So derivative of negative 2 will be 0. So 0 times this will become 0. Okay, and then minus derivative of this. Now here, when you have to find out the derivative of x square minus 3x minus 4 square, you will have to apply the chain rule. Derivative of this times f of x. So Anika, what will be the derivative of this? X square minus 3x minus 4 whole square.
Um, well, I just think of it as x, right? So it would be 2x squared minus 6x minus 8.
No, wait. 2x square. So you have something inside and it is square.
Then wait, no, I was thinking of square root. I just thought I would act like the entirety of like what was inside was x.
Yes.
So okay, so then wouldn't it just be like 2 parentheses x squared minus 3x minus 4?
Good. Very good. And you multiply that by derivative of like the inside thing.
Okay, so then I find the inside. So then that becomes 2x minus 3.
Yes, that's it. And all of this is multiplied by your f of x. So times negative 2. Okay. So all of this will come here. Okay. Okay. So here, first you have to apply quotient rule and then the chain rule. Okay. I think this question number 9 we did. Here first we have to apply product rule and then chain rule. Now we did this one, tangent ln x. Other question types also can be done on similar lines. I want to do one question of finding out equation of the tangent line. So Anika, whenever you have to find out the equation of the tangent line at the given point, for example, you tell me which question looks like the most difficult one, 18, 19, 20, 21, the one that you feel you would find trouble finding out the derivative.
20.
20. Okay, so here this is the function, and whenever you have to find out the equation of a tangent line, Anika, the equation of a line, you know the equation of a line, right? It is y is equal to mx plus b, right?
Yes.
Okay, now you should know this is the slope intercept form. There is another form to write the equation of a line, which is called the point slope form, and that point slope form will be useful here because they have given you 1 point. So you don't use the slope intercept form to write the equation, you use the point slope form. Point slope form is given by y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. Why are
Okay.
we using this form? Because we know that the tangent line is passing through this point. So like this is x1 and this is y1. Okay, so you know the value of y1 and x1. Now you need to find out the value of m. Okay,
Okay.
and m is actually the slope of the line, and slope is given by the derivative of the function. So derivative of y at the given point at pi by 3 comma root 3 over 2. So all you need to do in all these questions, you need to find out the derivative of the given functions. So can you find out the derivative of sine of 2x?
Okay, so sine of 2x, would it be like 2 cosine x?
2 cosine 2x,
Oh, okay.
right? So remember, this is
Yes.
the composition. Okay, so you're doing derivative of sine of 2x, which will be cosine of 2x, and then you're multiplying it by derivative of 2x, which is 2. So this is the derivative of the function, but you find out the derivative at this point. So all you need to do is just plug in x is equal to pi by 3. So 2 times cosine of 2 times pi by 3. So Anika, do you know the values of trigonometric functions? And
Yes.
so this is cosine of pi by 6.
Wait, how is it pi by 6? I thought it would be
This is 2
2 pi
times.
over 3.
Oh, yeah, sorry, my bad.
Okay.
2 pi over 3. You're right.
Okay. And so that's equal to negative 1/2.
Negative 1 half. Okay, so you simplify this 2 times negative 1 half.
So that's negative 1. So negative cosine.
Negative 1. So that's the value of m. This is the value of
Oh,
m.
I see.
Okay, first you find out the derivative of y, and then you substitute the x value. Then this answer that you get, that is your slope. Okay, now write the final equation: y minus
Y
y1.
minus. Should I plug in the y values?
Only at
Y
y1. So y1 is given root 3 over 2.
at root 3 over 2.
Hmm.
Y1 minus root 3 over 2 is equal to negative 1 times x minus 1/2.
No,
I mean
pi.
pi over 3. Pi over 3.
Yes. And now you should, I just want to show this to you on Desmos so that you understand what is happening. That will give you a lot of clarity. Wait. So you had a curve y is equal to sine of 2x. Okay, this is the curve.
Okay.
And we had, so let me erase this. I'm gonna erase this and this. Okay, now we got this equation. I'm gonna write this equation. No, first we had the point. What was the point?
The point was pi over 3 comma root 3 over 2.
Pi over 3 comma root 3 root 3 over 2. Okay, so see, we have this curve and this is the point, and we have to find out the equation of a line that is passing, which is like this. It is touching the curve at this point. Okay, so equation of that line we had to find out. So we first find out its slope, which is -1. And now see, I'll type this equation, the equation that we found. You'll get this line, the line that I've drawn. Okay, y minus root y minus root 3 over 2 equals to -1 times x minus pi by 3 pi by 3. See, you can see this line. This is the tangent. It is touching the curve at this point. Pi by 3 comma root 3 over 2. This is the point. Okay, Anika? This is the point.
Okay.
We can label this. Yeah, this is the point. So in the questions which are from 18 to 21, this is what you have to do in all the questions. 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay, you just find out the derivative of the function at the given point, and you just plug in the values in this equation. Y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. x1, y1 is the given point. So all you need to do is you need to find out the derivative correctly. If you find out your derivative incorrectly, your whole answer will be wrong.
Okay.
Okay, let's do the last 32 to 35. We have a table. We have x values and f of x, g of x, f prime x, g prime x. Okay, Anika, we have to find out f of gx when x is equal to 2.
Okay, so g of x.
No, first you use the chain rule. What will be the derivative of this function if you use the chain rule? So this will be f
f
of
prime f
f,
prime of g of x
yeah,
times g prime of x.
right. Okay. So what is f prime of gx? And you have to look at the values when x is equal to 2.
Okay, so f prime of gx. So 1 of 3,
Hmm.
like 1 parentheses 3 times -2.
G prime x. Wait, this is something is not correct here because they have not given the value of f prime gx. You
I
said
thought that's what we have to find out because the x is they're giving us the x values on the side, and then as we go we see.
no, but here if you write 1 times g of, g of 2, which is like you said 1 times parentheses of 3, this is like we are doing multiplication. But this gx is an input to f prime. So now if you do
Mm,
1 times 3, that will not be correct. Wait a second. Let's do the other questions. If you do 33, I think even here they have not given. Okay, so Anika, can you tell me what will be the derivative of this function first of all? This is square root of product of two functions.
Okay, so
So first here there is square root and then there is product.
wouldn't it be 1 over
Hmm.
two two parentheses like f of
1 over
like root
yes, 1
1 over
over
2 parentheses root f of x.
g of x. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Value derivative and then so
Um.
derivative. So this is the derivative of the outer function and then derivative of whatever is inside. So
Okay. Miss
derivative.
Rinda, your screen is frozen. I'm unable to see what all you're writing.
Okay, wait. Can you see it now?
Yes.
Okay. Where is? Yeah. So Anika, first we have done the derivative of the outer function times the derivative of inner function. Now inside you have product of two functions. So now
Okay.
you apply the product.
So
Hmm.
that means I use like I have to do f prime of x times g of x time plus g prime of
Yes.
x times f of x.
Yes. And all of this will be multiplied to this thing. Okay. So f prime x times g of x plus g prime x times f of x. And now we have all the values when x is equal to 2. F of x when x is equal to 2 is 6. So you can substitute all the values 2 times. F of 2 is 6. G of 2,
Um, is 3
yeah.
times times 1
Hmm.
times 3
Hmm.
plus um plus negative 2 times 6.
Yes. And now you can simplify this.
So 3
Yeah,
plus.
simplification we'll not do. You can do the simplification. I hope. Right? We'll only do the like how you have to do the question and then let's try 34 and 35. 32 I will send you, like I'll have to think about this. This is, we cannot do 1 times 3, that will be wrong. 33. Okay, let's do 34. We have to find out the value of h prime 3. This is h of x. Okay, Anika, so this is again composition happening here.
Okay. So
So think of it like, if you have x raised to 2 over 3. So how will we differentiate x raised to 2 over 3?
it should be like root like um the square root of everything to the power of 3.
Square root of 2, square root of this. No, you bring 2 over 3 in the front and x.
Oh,
and x raised to 2 over 3 minus 1, right? This is how you will differentiate this function, right?
Yes.
Okay, what will be 2 over 3 minus 1?
Negative 1/3.
Negative 1/3. Now instead of x, you have all of this. This is how you do composition, derivative of composite functions. So this becomes 2 over 3 times, instead of x, write this. Okay, so 4 times f of x plus g of x raised to negative 1/3 times derivative of whatever is inside. So whatever is inside, what will be derivative of these things? 4 times f prime x plus g prime x. I've just used the chain rule, Anika, here. So we first did the derivative of the outer function. Outer function was what? X raised to 2/3. And the inner function is 4fx plus gx. Is this clear, Anika? Or do you have any confusion?
Sort of. This one is confusing. I felt like I was understanding the ones before, but this one is confusing.
Okay, so
Or
if
maybe,
hmm,
okay, for the chain rule in general, what I have to do is first, like, I leave the inside the same and just, like, find the derivative thinking the inside is one thing. But then after that, I find the derivative of the inside.
inside, and you multiply
Okay.
that.
And then I multiply that.
Yes, that's exactly what
Okay.
you have to do. So, and you'll have to identify that which function is the outer function. For example, here, if I have to tell you the outer and inside function, your outside function is x raised to 2/3. Like, imagine there is a function h of x is equal to x raised to 2/3, and there is another function z of x. I'm taking z because f and g they have used. Capital H also they've used. And imagine that there is another function 4 times f of x plus g of x. So this is
Okay.
actually the composition of h and z. Now if you do h of z of x, so you'll get this expression. So first you do differentiation of h of x, but instead of x you put whatever is originally inside, and you multiply that by derivative of the inside function. That's it. And now you know the values of f of 2, g of 2, f prime 2, g, no, sorry, here you have to find out for 3. So f of 3, g of 3, f prime 3, g prime 3, you can put the values.
Okay.
Okay, Anika, so now can you try the problem number 35?
Okay. So 34 is So here I have to still use the chain rule,
Chain
but
rule.
also I have to figure out what k is.
Yes, and actually, this is composition of composition of composition. So here you have three functions: f of x, g of x, h of x, and this is the case of f of g of h of x. Composition is happening three times. I'll tell you how. What is fx, what is gx, what is hx. Now, Anika, if you get composition three times, then what you will do? You'll just have to use chain rule three times. So this becomes f prime of whatever is inside. Then you go one level inside. So multiplied by g of whatever is inside, multiply by the inside function. Okay?
Oh, okay. So first I find the derivative of like so basically it's like I keep finding the derivative until there's nothing left inside.
Yes. So this is like, for example, if you have, let's say, sine x square, and this is like tan of this. So here your fx is tan x, gx is sin x, and hx is 2x. So composition is happening three times: f of g of h. So the derivative of this function will be, okay, so derivative of tangent is secant square x, so secant of whatever is inside, times derivative of sin x. Derivative of sine is cosine.
Wait, in this problem, what would h of x be?
I'm coming to that. What would h will be? I'm coming to that. Then finally, this will be derivative of x squared 2x. So the derivative of this is clear, Anika, how you have to do when three functions, by like how you have to use chain rule with three functions.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, now coming to this one, here your f of x is ln x. Okay, your g of x is x raised to a number, and your h of x is 4x minus 5. So you know you can also have functions like x raised to 5. So what's the derivative of x raised to 5?
The derivative of x raised to 5 is 5x to the power of 4.
That's exactly what is happening here. So, and you have to find out the value of this number k. Okay, for example, just for a moment, if this k had been no, not 4, let's say that this k had been 7. Okay, then, so like this is x raised to 7, then what will be the derivative of this function? I know this is slightly complicated. So Anika, derivative of ln x,
So the derivative of L in x is 1 over x.
1 over x, but we don't have x, we have this whole thing. So 1 over 4x minus 5 raised to 7 times derivative of x raised to 7.
To the power of 6.
7 times x raised to 6, but we don't have x, we have 4x minus 5, so you replace this by 4x minus 5. Okay, then derivative of 4x minus 5,
That's equal to 4.
So times 4. Okay, so this is 6. But I just, took a random value 7. You don't have 7, you have k. Okay, so I'm removing 7 from here and I'm writing k. So this is k, this is also k, and this becomes k minus 1. Is this step clear, Anika?
Yes.
And they've given that p dash 2 is equal to 8. So that means you take x is equal to 2 and you put it equal to 8. Here, wherever you see x, replace it by 2. So 1 over 4 times 2, that is 8 minus 5 raised to k times k times, again, 4 times 2 is 8, 8 minus 5 will be 3. I'm just directly writing 3, okay? So this will be 3 raised to k. Anika, just stop me if you don't understand a step. So 3 raised to k times k, and this will be again 3 raised to k minus 1 times 4 is equal to 8. Can you solve this equation now? Can you find out value of k?
I can try.
Okay, I'll write it here properly. 1 over 3 raised to k times k is 3 raised to k minus 1 times 4 equals to 8.
I don't know how to like solve. What I'm doing is plugging it in, and I don't think that's the most efficient way to solve it.
How are you doing it?
Like plugging in values as k.
No, no, that won't be like that is just hit and trial. That will take you a very long time. You can solve this equation, Anika. Uh, you just try to isolate k. How will you isolate k? First, get rid of this 4. Divide the equation by 4. And this is like k times 3 raised to k minus 1 over 3 raised to k. Divide the whole equation by 4, so you get 8 over 4, that is 2. Now, Anika, combine these, apply the division rule of exponents. 3 raised to k minus 1 over 3 raised to k.
That just be k over 3. Oh wait, no.
What?
Um,
What do you do when you have a raised to m over a raised to n? You subtract the
yeah.
exponents, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
subtract the exponents. K will stay as it is. K times, you do 3 raised to k minus 1 minus k.
So that's um that's
Hmm?
mm.
Hmm? Can you say that again?
I'm trying to figure out what it's equal to.
I think I'm not able to understand. I think your mic is far.
What it's equal to.
No, I still cannot understand.
Hello?
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 Yes, Anika.
I'm trying to figure out what it's equal to, but
So are you clear with this step till this step?
yes.
Okay. So then what will be k minus 1 minus k?
Can't that just become -1? Or no?
Yeah, yeah, negative 1. And then 3 raised to negative 1, you can write it as k over 3, like k times 1 over 3, right? You make the exponent
Oh,
positive.
so then that means k will be equal to 6.
Yes, so k will be equal to 6. Okay.